What's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back bringing you to the next episode of my Napoleon Total War, the Great War mod campaign as Great Britain. So to kind of round off what happened at the last part, not really a whole lot, because I spent most of the time trying to upgrade my economy, and that's probably going to be a significant part of this turn as well. I can't afford to buy anything. Research is taking forever, and it's taking forever to actually get. So that's kind of the problem. But once you start getting into fights and wars, you guys are going to love it, because I absolutely loved it when I got involved. It's really, really worth it. But my first target is going to be Brussels. And that's the thing, actually. I just thought about something. I'm upgrading my economy, all to not really much avail, because I'm only making about 10,000 max a turn. So all this while my navy is not being upgraded. Oh, don't attack my navy. Please don't. Leave them alone. I bet it takes me forever to build the good ships as well. See, it's gone. My economy's gone down. There you go. Factories have been built. Could build refitted factories. Ooh, they don't have any negatives at all. What does factory complex do? -2 happiness. Probably loads more money. Yeah, it does. But these have no negative effects. They reduce upkeep and recruitment. I'd be silly not to do it. How's London doing on happiness? 3. Oh. God. 4, 3. Oh, industrialization's going down. So I want them to get the next tier tracks, so I can get the rail system, which is +2 health, +2 happiness, and then loads of wealth. But I really hope I don't get screwed over by the Germans with my navy, because if they do that, I'm screwed, because I won't be able to go anywhere. And I'm really not that great at naval fights in this game. It's so different. I always seem to lose, or if I do win, it's with massive losses. It's a Pyrrhic victory for me. I want to start recruiting bombers and stuff. That's fun. Which I've only ever recruited spy planes. That's all I've done, or reconnaissance planes. That's all I've done. Rail centralization. Let's get you rail system. Hopefully make them cheer up. Right, in terms of upgrading here, municipal administration. Let's do it. Plus wealth, plus per turn wealth, plus bonus, tax income bonuses. Oh, they're upgrading. They're upgrading. Everyone's upgrading, apart from these guys. I'm not really fussed on cavalry, so I'm not going to bother. Recruit. Let's get the ball rolling on artillery. Ideally, I want these guys. I'll get them back on doctrine trench warfare. It will take ages. Wait. What was I on? Improved wait. Where was it? Where are you? I was on something. It must be. Is it improved artillery? Isn't that somewhere? There was somewhere I saw railgun, or like railway gun. Well, I saw it. I know I saw it. But let's get my recruitment started on my army, and let's recruit a general. Roland Charles Haig. I need to recruit a transport Portsmouth. I need to garrison Portsmouth as well. I could really get screwed over just by them blockading me. Kind of accurate, I guess, but still, I don't like it. It's not so bad. But it is really fun. The artillery sound effects are just kind of screeching and explode and leave craters on the battlefield, and when they get a direct hit on the units, they get blown up, they get scattered everywhere. Machine guns are a bit weird because they're kind of like an artillery crew, except that they just go pat 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 pat, but their crews just stand by them, so that's a bit lame. Ooh. Am I starting to make more money now? 9,300 a turn. Right. How you doing? Happiness still okay? I need some garrisons. Ooh, supply depot. Yeah, let's do that. It's cheap and it's a good upgrade. I don't need barracks up here yet, so I'm not going to bother. It's just enough money to upgrade something which isn't actually going to help me a whole lot. Let's upgrade their town. Again, this is another barracks case. I don't need that right now. All their infrastructure's off for 1 turn. Clamour for reform is going up. Of course, you've got ruling class and lower class. Food shortages are going to go up again. Why? I can't really do a whole lot to change food shortages. I've got 1 farm. And that's it. Research. Yeah, just got to keep going on doctrinal trench warfare. And can I recruit? Why can't I recruit assault infantry, Coldstream guards, anti-tank snipers? See, there's lots of really cool units in this game, and I haven't been fortunate enough to play with them, rather. So let's get some. Right, let me get some Highland infantry, a couple of units. And then get me some volunteer line infantry. Then I'll recruit, because they're all armed with Lee Enfield number 1 Mark 3s. Mark 3 stars, probably. Because the star indicates that it's a redesigned model to make it more economical to produce during wartime, so it requires less materials, less manufacturing time, and stuff like that. But once I do, I want to invade Brussels. They need to start pushing back the Germans, and they will have so many stacks. So many. I hope you guys like lots and lots and lots of battles, because that's what happens once you get on the mainland. But if I can take Belgium, I can liberate it, but I'm not going to, because I need the money. If I had loads of money, I would liberate it. But that's just not the case. I can upgrade my port district. 10 turns. Such a long time before I get to see benefits. Military academy. Assault infantry, assault infantry. Alphabetic military base. I'll make this a military base. It's cheaper and it's faster, and it makes me be able to recruit lots of stuff. I can upgrade these military buildings to the other military building options, so I haven't lost the ability to actually do it yet. But everything's ticking along as usual. It's taking a while just to recruit stuff. Let's have a theory. Actually, let's see if I build cargo ship. 10 turns? No way. Build 1 each. Oh, France is doing all right. I want to take Brussels, then move on to Cleves. See if they take Holland. I don't see why they would, because Holland's well defended. Ugh. Like I said, I've got my army is being recruited. Pretty limited in what I can actually build right now, but get a good mixture of artillery. I want machine guns as soon as possible, because machine guns are the bomb. Although artillery is equally potent. You might even be the decider. Really, in this game, it's so good. So good. I'm really excited to go, because I've only ever built field howitzers. So I'm really looking forward to building the upgraded ones, heavy mortars, everything. I want to try everything. Because that's the thing with Empire that you're going to get in this one. With Empire, I've played a lot. I know a lot of the units. I know what they're good at and stuff like that. So I only really recruit the ones either I'm interested in or that I know are good. I don't recruit the ones I know are crap. Whereas in this game, I don't really know what's crap. So I'll try a bit of everything, apart from the PALS battalions, obviously. Because they're conscripts. Well, not conscripts, they're volunteers, but they're just not great. I want the Morvarian units. So I suppose it's kind of hypocritical in that sense. Aha, building has been done. Let's recruit. So you can recruit some light cruisers. 11 turns, 5,000. Get some transport ships. Now let's try stagger a few more cargo ships. I'd like to have cargo ships being recruited like everywhere, if possible. Oh no, I don't need that. I can get rid of one of those because I have one unit of lighthouses already. So let's get me a Somerset light infantry unit. That'll be cool. Like I said, I'm really burning through the turns really fast. I've only got till late December 2018, which I might not make. Really? I'll steamroll my way across Europe, perhaps. But I still might not make it. That is an option. I might not complete the objective, but you know what? You guys are going to have a great time watching me fight all these fights and recruiting tanks. I haven't recruited a single tank ever. I haven't used bombers, I haven't used fighters, I haven't used all this really cool stuff. So that's all going to be coming. That is all going to happen. I'm not sure whether I'd want to fight as Germany in this campaign because they've got a really massive empire to defend at once. Well, I suppose they've got allies in the Austro-Hungarians. Austro-Hungarians. There are lots of forces pushing along the coast towards the east. Admiral General available. Talbot Hobbs. Don't know him. I want Henry Rawlinson. He was the architect of Amiens. Let's get me another unit of light infantry. Fill the rest up with those guys. Am I getting more money now, or am I just spending less of it? 9,800. Income is going up. Ooh, are they still? Oh, they are happy. Oh, because they've got lots of repression. I might recruit lots of PALS battalions then, just to make them cheer up. I can get away with building that then. What do you want? Barracks. Not going to happen. County administration. If I just max out all their government buildings, then perhaps they'll leave me alone. Do they have trains? They do have level 1 trains. Policies. See, there I'm a bit. Ireland doesn't really like me, and neither does Gibraltar, but whatever. See, my ministers are going up. Like, David Lloyd George has increased. More trade, long-term trading is coming into the floor. Coming into the fore, rather. Cargo ships are coming along. Armies coming along. Soon be ready to invade Brussels. Which will be neat, because you guys deserve a battle. You guys should have a battle this turn. That's just a thing that should always be... Well, not always be the case. I try and have at least one battle in each part. I do try. This one I've been kind of hamstrung by the fact if I did a, you know, balls out effort to try and get a fight, I might be in economically very bad straits. Which is fine, but I'd like to think it makes the campaign more sustainable in the long run. I don't like to be worrying about money every single part. Like every single part, oh my god, I've got no money. Oh, I'd rather do it at the start and then be like, you know what, I don't care. I can recruit whatever because of smart fiscal planning. But you can only play with the hand you dealt. But I really, really hope you guys do enjoy this and do kind of stick around to watch. It is the 4th series I've got now. The 4th one. Which for me is a big deal. Because I got to spend the time to do it. There you go. Transport ships are ready. Don't worry about the cavalry. Can't recruit any more men. Military base is coming along nicely. I want tanks. I haven't recruited snipers. Range 370. I definitely want male tank. Not because it's male. Male tanks had 6-pounder guns in the side sponsors, and females had machine guns. So they're both good at different things. Mass propaganda. Lists. Building browser. Oh my god. Okay. Just keep going up, Lloyd George. Get me more bonus to trade income and more trade wealth. You're alright. You're alright. Ooh, I've got more money again. Okay. If I've not got much to spend it on, it goes on cargo ships. seems like a smart policy, then I'll just completely leave it out. I'll keep... Yeah, that makes sense. That means every single turn, or not every turn, but every few turns I'm putting in an order for more cargo ships. Which is good, because they're very, very, very valuable, and they don't usually get attacked all the way out there. But if they did get attacked, I'd get screwed. Fortunately, they don't have U-boats. But then again, they can't sink the Lusitania. Oh yeah, there is. This is the Great War mod, but there's no United States in the campaign. I think you can play them in a single player. No, like multiplayer. Yeah, if you're not playing campaign, I think you can play as the United States. I'm pretty sure you can. But it kind of sucks you can't in the campaign. But how would you implement it? Unless you're like you counted like these trade routes as your buildings, and you would recruit them. And you would count that as time it takes to cross the Atlantic, and then you deploy them straight off the map. But that would make them kind of unbeatable. Yeah. Let's make you a county administration. Unit recruited volunteers. Plenty more where they came from. 4 turns. Yeah, by the time this army's recruited, I am going to have this ready, like unlocked. So you gotta burn through the armies. Gotta burn through the turns to get things built. You just gotta keep cranking it through. I think France has captured Brussels. And then if they have, I can go along the coast to Oldburg and strike south. Or maybe I'll land, you know, near Calais and head east. Oh, see, it's doing this thing again. I think it's because I got 2 monitors, and if my mouse slowly goes off the screen, it brings it to this kind of mouse. The regular Windows default mouse. Oh, I will be doing name requests for this as well. I'm gonna do name requests for all of them really, but the US one is the most. My US Empire Let's Play is the one that receives the most attention in that regard. Tropical squash. I have a thing. It always seems like orange coloured squashes, not necessarily orange flavoured, orange coloured squashes are more refreshing. Right, then these guys can get building on a large town. Not a college, so I don't think I'll need it. I think as I start charging across Europe, I'll be getting more colleges. The Irish Sea. Right, now what is worth more? Ivory is the most, which is down here? No. It is towards the southwest. Sugar, tea, ivory, tea. Okay, so this needs to start recruiting some trade ships. There you go. I'll recruit our garrison for Gibraltar as well. Oh, it's just pounds. Oh, upgrade the small barracks. Ooh, I don't like that. Well, if they attack me, I'm going to completely surrender Gibraltar. That's just going to be a thing. I'm not going to fight over it. Sure, it's worth a lot down there, but to me up here, not really. 3 units of line. I can get 1 more thing. Let's get a unit of line infantry. So I'm trying to crank. I'm not gonna finish this part without the army getting into a fight. That's something I'm going to promise you guys. I'm looking at the timer, and the timer, I'm about 2/3 of the way almost through a regular part. So there's still plenty of time, especially if I start cranking through the turns. But the fighting in this is really cool. I really like it. But it's quite surprising that France captured Belgium or Brussels, because normally they don't. Normally they kind of go, oh no. Well, I say normally. I've started the campaign. I started this campaign once, and it bugged out, and my trade values went insane, and it ended up like furs being worth so much that they ran out of space. I had infinite money, effectively. Ooh, more cargo ships. Take that one. Cargo ship Royal Oak. Cargo ship there. I'll start getting as much trade income as I can. Because how much am I getting now? 9,200. Not that much. Thought I'd be getting more than that. Could upgrade the dockyard. Let's upgrade 3,000, 2,000. Yeah, let's upgrade Waterford. How many turns is it till this army's done? 2. Okay. 2 turns until the army is done, and then they're going to land at Oldburg, which is on the stretch of land between Denmark and Amsterdam. So around here. And hopefully soon I'll be close to getting machine guns, which are really good. I really want to go through the technology tree as fast as possible because I don't want to get to end game or close to end game and I haven't really unlocked most stuff. If that makes sense. I want to actually use most of it. That'd be neat. I'd really enjoy that. I expect you guys probably would too. I need to do some reinvestment in my navy. Well, if I spend a couple of turns and just not spend it on stuff, which is what I should be doing. There you go. Ah, the Western forces, they've started heading west. Hopefully when they... Oh my god, they've actually pushed into Russia quite severely. Jake Collingwood. Hopefully this goes into a research building. 3 turns. Building constructed. Gibraltar. They can have PALS battalions defending them. That's fine. Let's give them basic roads, tell them cheer up a bit. There you go, 4 cargo ships, that's fine. Naval recruitment. Let's try get some more cargo ships on the go. 4 turns, 1 turn, 3 turns, put 1 here. Alright. So of course, as these stack up, they'll start producing less and less resources. See, I'm making less. Oh, because I'm recruiting more infantry. Get better, Kitchener. Because my army, everything's getting... I'm getting more people. 1 turn. 1, and then we have our fight. So this will be a longer part than the first part. But if you guys have enjoyed this series, make sure to comment and like and tell me. Well, even not dislike, but I'd rather you didn't dislike, but you're completely free to if you want. I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you tell me exactly what it is you don't like first. But, you know, that's fine. But if you guys told me what you did and didn't enjoy, France pushing, they just captured another region. This is really different to other campaigns. I've never seen Germany expand eastwards. I've never seen Austria expand eastwards. Probably, it's not that I haven't played long enough. I've gone further than this in the campaign. It's just this time around it seems to be a bit aggro. But whatever, that's fine. But ideally I'd like to land in Oldburg on the coast. Ideally I'd have taken Brussels, because Brussels is a capital. It's a big region which makes more money and it has more buildings. So that would have been great. But... C'est la vie. Path blocked. Blocked by my own ship. Super Dreadnought. Spelled Dreadnought wrong. Super Dreadnought. I can't even build Super Dreadnought. Oh, I think I can actually. It's just... Well, I'd have to... No. Oh, because it's just an industrial one. It's not a... Is it in here? Industrial seaport. Massive window. Well, it can't have been there. Can't have been the harbour. Dockyard? No. Industrial seaport. Harbour. I don't know where on earth they built that. Can't have been in there. Oh well. My army is done. National Military Headquarters. Do it. But firstly, embark.
Stealth is my cloak.
Oh yeah, and then armies walk with the sounds of spies. Well, he just said his stealth is his shield, or words to that effect. There you go. Let's land. A new nation arises, Romania. Construction, college. I presume it doesn't count until they're an actual university then. +1 happiness. Wait, that can't be right. Still. I will get it. I will recruit it. We'll build it, right? I want to have two schools churning their way through technologies. And I can see that there's cargo ships already. Sad face. I need Kitchener to do better because I have lots of armies. Which I need to have the replenishment costs reduced. But I want to have a fight. I want to have for you guys, just to see the battle sounds and the effects. It's really, really epic. I'm super pleased with it. And if you guys don't have it, I recommend you do it. It was a complete and a massive pain in the arse to actually get working. It crashed the desktop so many times. The mod wouldn't load for this and that reason. I don't even really know how I fixed it. I just kept deleting the mod, re-downloading it, reinstalling Daft Mod, and just kept doing it. I didn't really kind of... You can look on Total War Center, the forum, about it, but for me, it was just kind of unhelpful. But ooh, there you go. Build a university. There we go. They're reinforcing, hopefully just to keep the Spanish away. There we go. I think it's 3 ships is like the best in terms of efficiency. If you're trying to get the absolute most out of them, then 3 is the limit. Okay, they're getting another one. They're getting another one. They're getting another. Why are you industrial seaport? Oh, I see. Let's upgrade these actually. Well, that. But I think. Not this turn, because it gives you it makes you have wait a turn after you disembark. There you go. Get my cargo ships back in land. No wait. I need them to deploy their agent. But this force will then attack this capital. They have machine gun bunkers, and they have lots of rifleman cavalry. I haven't fought against a machine gun bunker. Well, that's where I have artillery. Oh, see, if I was a nasty person, I could say, well, we're getting close to the end, but I did promise you guys a fight. So, there will be one, even if it's against rifle cavalry. So you start pushing, because that deadline is already creeping up. It's been a year, it's been 12 turns, roughly? Maybe? Yeah, it was late 1915, so that's 24 turns already in 2 turns. 2 parts once we're having fights, because they have so many armies. Keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Attacking seems to be a massive... It really does, unless you have like such massively overwhelming force. Because every time I've ever defended, it's just been a complete walkover, because you got bomb action rifles, you got machine guns, you got artillery. It's just a problem. Oh, they're still heading eastward. Oh my god, they're really expanding into Russia. Ah, trench warfare is done. Machine gun corps. Oh, I can't get snipers until I've got rifle scope. Well, I'm going to get machine gun corps and then maybe creeping barrage. Yeah, +3 accuracy. Then I'll go on to rifle scopes. Building. Built. Provincial administration. Do it, then hopefully I don't have to deal with it again. Oh, alright. Let's get him garrisoning that. Because I'm probably still down in terms of money. 9,300. I'm more or less the same. I'm still trading the same amount of stuff, but it doesn't do it like Empire where it stacks. Oh, I think cost has gone down. Or value. It seems to be putting less of an emphasis on trade. Ooh, they've added more men.
Your Majesty?
Still. Fight!
Siege them!
Okay guys, I will see you on the battle map for the first fight against Emmanuel Stucknagel. He deploys first with his I outnumber him. Okay guys, I'll see you on the battle map for this fight. Okay, this is kind of funny. Actually, I'm going to have to trawl back through my previous recording to find out when this was exactly, to know when to cut out. But during the attack, the the game crashed. So that's kind of fun. But fortunately, it's auto-saved before the actual... No, before the end turn. So let's hit end turn. So yeah, this mod can be kind of unstable. So hopefully you want to do things... Oh, I don't know. That's the problem. It was the start of the battle, so it wasn't a problem, but this still means it's something I have to go back and edit. If it becomes too much of a hassle, I will stop the series if this happens too much. Or if it happens into a point where I kill it. Which is annoying, but it's an unstable mod. It's not that unreasonable of me to do that. Personally, I don't think it is, but I can understand if you guys think it is. But, you know, I'm recording videos which I enjoy. I enjoy recording them, and I want you guys to enjoy watching them. So the best way to do that probably isn't with me kind of really playing my game. That makes sense. The recording it, you guys enjoy watching it. So if I have, that's not ideal. But I'll try to hack these guys. So if it crashes a second time, this might be a part without a fight. And if it does, it might end abruptly. Okay, trench warfare is finished again. So we got our machine gun corps. Building administration, so let's build provincial thingamajig. Let's get these guys up in position. Because I'm not making as much money from trade because obviously my forces have got bigger. Aha, Strait of Gibraltar. I missed this last time.
I am the instrument of God's will. Anything else?
So how much money is that getting me? There you go. Better put the rest on there then. Because I think that's the only... Oh no, there's ivory there as well.
Yes, Your Majesty. Can I be of further service?
Build another one. I'm at peace with Spain, but they probably will just attack me. So I really want to start churning out as many of these trade ships as I can. But anyway, back to where I crashed.
How may I say?
Let's fight.
Rats!
They have machine gun bunkers, so I'll see you guys on the battle map. So hopefully I actually get to finish this one, so I'll see you then. So unfortunately, it's raining this time. It wasn't last time, but let's get this ready. Look at this artillery. So much of it. And I'm really psyched to start trying new units of artillery. But right now, let's pick a... As I'm deploying them, I'll show you the units. But right now, I'm going to get a block of units to defend my artillery. You can always deploy trenches, because it's World War I. Where would you be without trenches? So these are my 3rd Regiment of Highland Battalion. These are my Volunteers battalions. So they have smooth hats, like soft hats. Lee Enfield No. 1 Mark III with sword bayonets attached. Done a good job on the sights. The sights look good. But anyway, that's kind of a trivial detail. And I'm going to deploy some units over here to flank. So let's get these guys together. May as well not bother deploying trenches because I'm just going to leave them behind anyway. Group. Get some cavalry over here. Then this other cavalry behind my general.
Yes, sir. Order.
So let's kind of start pre-deploying targets.
The fire at will button to the left of center on the battle control panel toggles fire at
Watch these
will
out.
on and off for the selected troops.
screeching of
firing
artillery.
will
Watch
off
this, it's wicked.
if you wish to preserve ammunition.
Oh, no like direct hits. Oh, there you go, look at that. And he's like a crater right there. Their rifles look good. But anyway, that would be a constant sound throughout the game. It's about now I crashed. Like I was crashing, like, oh no, what's happening? What's happening? They have machine gun bunkers. They never fought machine gun bunkers. Normally they're kind of like an artillery unit, you drag around it separately. But they've got units hiding somewhere. They had so much more rifle cavalry than that. Just completely brutal.
Heavy cavalry reporting.
My men slowly marching forward.
Revolutionary Guard.
Revolutionary Guard, for some reason they're calling themselves. But you can start moving up my protection. Oh no, actually. Halt. That's not going to happen because they have machine gun bunkers. Machine guns are so powerful. These guys are actually going to stay behind. These guys are going to do the main bulk of the fighting because they are flanking. All the while the artillery screams over. You can build quite a decent trench now with machine gun bunkers and actual infantry trenches. Build a nice little network. It's a cool effect. I do like it. Let's run my infantry into position. My light infantry aren't really vulnerable to cavalry, just simply due to them having rapid fire bolt action rifles.
Cavalry reporting.
Oh. Actually, let's halt. Where's the halt? There it is.
Glory of the victory, sir. It's soon to be over.
Complete utter annihilation of cavalry. Let's move up. More rifle cavalry, but they are rubbish, so don't worry about the cavalry. But it's just so epic. I do like this game. I'm super pleased it hasn't crashed. Right, let's run my men up again. Keep the cavalry close, but they're not going to do much good because their adversary is like missile cavalry. Artillery should be something. Oh no, they're shooting my men! They're shooting at my men! Combat and winning decisively. I've never fought against machine guns. That's the problem. I don't know the best way to beat them. Yeah, this is right there. They're getting. They're getting shot up. There's no better unit of artillery to target. I don't know how to take out artillery in the machine gun bunkers. Just don't know how to do that. Shooting at them, but I don't know how to actually destroy them. Try short on the line a bit. Okay. Let's overwhelm their machine guns. They got very long range. There you go, you're taking out the machine gun. Right, it's completely closed fire. Enemy general is killed.
Our men are running, sir.
And that'll happen. Machine gun bunkers are just winning decisively. 29 men. It's just a constant. Routing. I really don't know how to beat it. I need to do that. Veterans is so fast. Let's try bayonet charge. Rear charge. Let's try. Oh my god. I've never ever actually fought that. Okay guys, I'll see you back on the campaign map. Okay guys, here's the results, and I have captured Oldenburg.
Prepare for battle!
Let's loot. Got lots of money, but I've never ever I've got to look up how to beat machine guns because I've never ever done that before. Like I've never fought machine gun bunkers, so kind of a new thing. But still, victory is ours.
Lord's
Let's deploy
moving
my
ashore
agent to head
with
eastwards.
all speed.
To transport ships back to Portsmouth. But I definitely need to look up how to actually fight machine gun bunkers because that was awful. But still, first fight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next part because I've overran to give you guys a fight. Flamethrowers. 6 men. Well, they're just going to get chewed up. Oh well. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part because I'm going to end it here. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.